Hakeem the Dream's place among the NBA's all-time greats is undeniable. But what truly distinguished him was his extraordinary dedication to mastering the game. Despite not playing organized basketball until the relatively late age of 15, he developed a level of skill that arguably made him the most skilled center the league has ever seen. His commitment to refining his craft was unparalleled. So, let's explore the specific skills that propelled him to win 2 NBA championships and 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards. These are the skills of Hakeem Olajuwon. Explained. There could be a legitimate argument about which side of the ball Hakeem excelled at more, his offense or his defense. Let's begin with the Dream's seemingly endless offensive skills. Standing at a towering 7 feet tall and weighing a powerful 250 pounds, he possessed the physical stature to dominate opponents with sheer size and strength alone. However, Hakeem transcended those expectations. He honed his skills and footwork to a remarkable degree, maximizing every step and dribble. This mastery can be traced back to his youth, where the Dream excelled as a soccer goalkeeper. This experience instilled in him the discipline of efficient movement, teaching him to maintain agility and balance while minimizing wasted motion. Once Hakeem discovered basketball, he translated these skills seamlessly to the court, where his refined footwork became a hallmark of his game and changed post-up play forever. While many 7-footers in basketball are known for their lack of agility and coordination, his unique upbringing instilled in him an extraordinary fluidity of movement. Hakeem mastered the use of his pivot foot, effortlessly spinning around defenders in either direction. He further refined this skill into his signature move, the legendary Dream Shake, a testament to his exceptional footwork and agility. With his back to the basket, the Dream would use subtle movements and fakes to keep defenders guessing. His lightning-quick ball fakes were especially deceptive, making it nearly impossible to predict his next move. In this iconic play against David Robinson, we see how Hakeem uses not 1, but 2 consecutive shot fakes to completely fool the all-time great defensive center. One moment, Olajuwon would be a whirlwind of motion, executing a series of intricate fakes, doing whatever he could to make his defenders slip up just long enough to free the Dream up to score at the basket. But just when defenders thought they had his deception figured out, he would catch them completely off guard with nothing but his lightning-quick release on the fadeaway, his shot finding the bottom of the net before they could even react. Even if the opposition got lucky and guessed correctly, Hakeem's shot was virtually unblockable. His remarkable height, combined with an exceptionally high release point, made his shot nearly impossible to defend. Notice here how Olajuwon extends his arms far above his head when shooting, unlike many other centers who release the ball at a lower point or off to the side. This technique, combined with his impressive stature, granted him a significant advantage on the court. Yet another unique aspect of Hakeem Olajuwon's offensive game was his exceptional shooting touch. Rather than relying solely on his size and strength to overpower smaller defenders, Olajuwon cultivated a beautifully soft jumper with a high arc that seemed to effortlessly find the bottom of the net. This skillful approach, rare for a center in his era, allowed him to score countless points throughout his illustrious career. What was even harder to defend was his devastating hook shot. This shot was especially potent when he needed additional elevation to shoot over defenders. While any center with a reliable hook shot poses a threat, Olajuwon's exceptional wingspan, which helped him become so legendary defensively, also made his hook shot virtually unstoppable. Unlike many centers who rely on others to set them up for alley-oops or pick and rolls, Olajuwon possessed the unique ability to generate offense independently from the 5 spot. Facing up against his defender, he showcased exceptional ball handling skills and a lightning-quick spin move that often left slower centers bewildered. In Game 3 of the 1994 NBA Finals, Hakeem Olajuwon executed a move for the ages against Patrick Ewing. Olajuwon spun around the formidable New York Knicks center with such grace and fluidity that it almost seemed effortless. But this masterful move was no accident. It was all made possible by a subtle ball fake towards the opposite direction. This deception forced Ewing to shift his weight, leaving him completely vulnerable as Olajuwon spun past him for one of the most beautiful baskets in NBA Finals history. One often overlooked aspect of Hakeem Olajuwon's game was the extraordinary size of his hands. This physical gift enabled him to wield the ball like a toy, enhancing his ability to execute deceptive passes and ball fakes to help get himself or his teammates open. When combining all of these diverse skills into one incredible talent, you get one of the most graceful and fluid scorers the NBA has ever seen. His disciplined and fundamentally sound approach allowed him to dominate the game without relying on free throws. A prime example of this was his remarkable 48-point performance against the Denver Nuggets in 1997, achieved without a single trip to the foul line. Hakeem was truly a dream on offense, a true artist with the basketball, but on defense, he transformed into the original Nigerian nightmare. Hakeem Olajuwon's extraordinary defensive presence was a sight to behold. His remarkable mobility and agility, combined with his incredible length and wingspan, made him an absolute force around the basket. To this day, Hakeem remains the NBA's all-time leader in blocked shots, a testament to his defensive dominance and a record that may never be broken. Olajuwon often lurked in the background as a help defender, seemingly content to play off the ball. This tactic lulled offensive players into a false sense of security, allowing him to strike swiftly and unexpectedly, disrupting their shots and forcing turnovers. His exceptional speed and reach made him a fantastic chase-down blocker well before LeBron James made it famous. Simply put, Hakeem could cover ground in a hurry, especially for a player of his size. In Game 2 of the 1994 Western Conference First Round against the Portland Trail Blazers, after a pass intended for a teammate was intercepted by the lightning-quick Rod Strickland, the Dream refused to accept the turnover. He sprinted back on defense with his next-level speed, chasing down Strickland and ultimately rejecting his shot at the rim. This impressive display of hustle and recovery highlighted Hakeem's unwavering commitment to both ends of the court. Hakeem Olajuwon's defensive quickness was truly remarkable. It wasn't just about blocking shots, though. He also had an uncanny ability to steal the ball, a skill rarely seen at the center position. In fact, he ranks 10th on the NBA's all-time steals list, an incredible feat for a center. To put this in perspective, the next center on that list, David Robinson, is more than 750 steals behind the Dream. Hakeem Olajuwon's extraordinary blend of speed and length made him a nightmare for even the league's most elite ball handlers. For instance, look how swiftly he reaches across John Stockton's body to cleanly strip the ball away. Such cat-like reflexes are virtually unheard of in a 7-footer. But clearly, as we've discussed throughout this video, Hakeem was a big man who defied all conventional expectations for his position. Part of what made him such a great on-ball defender was his excellent lateral speed, and there's no better example of this than the dramatic closing seconds of Game 6 of the 1994 NBA Finals. After the beautiful spin move and success earlier in the series, Hakeem and the Rockets were now desperately clinging to a 2-point lead, down 3-2 in this series against the Knicks. After a screen above the 3-point line, Hakeem found himself switched onto John Starks, the Knicks' most explosive guard. Starks, known for his tenacity and desire to win, had already tormented the Rockets with his scoring ability throughout Game 6, dropping 27 points and hitting 5 threes already in the contest. If John Starks makes another 3-pointer here, the New York Knicks will win the NBA Finals for the first time since 1973. In this decisive moment, with the championship on the line, Olajuwon showcased his defensive brilliance in the clutch. He not only kept pace with the lightning-fast Starks, but he also managed to elevate and swat away his potential game-winning 3, preserving the victory and forcing a decisive Game 7, where Houston would go on to win the series and their first NBA championship. This iconic play exemplified Olajuwon's defensive mastery and his ability to rise to the occasion in the most pressure-filled moments. It solidified his place as one of the greatest defenders in NBA history and a player whose skill and talent extended to both ends of the court. Olajuwon's legacy extends far beyond his impressive accolades. His unwavering dedication to refining his craft transformed him from a raw talent into arguably the most skilled center in NBA history. His offensive arsenal was a masterpiece of footwork, finesse, and deception, while his defensive dominance stemmed from his exceptional length, agility, and anticipation. Olajuwon's impact on the game transcended his era, inspiring generations of players with his unique blend of artistry and athleticism. He stands as a testament to the power of skill, dedication, and a relentless pursuit of excellence.